You're doing things right. At least, that's what it looks like. You wake up, you try to stay productive, you think about your future more than most people. And still, there's this quiet feeling you can't shake, that somehow everyone else is moving forward, and you're not. Not failing, just stuck. If that feeling hits a little too close, stay with me. Here's the confusing part. From the outside, your life doesn't look bad. You're not careless, you're not lazy. You think, you plan, you reflect. Yet internally, it feels like you're always behind schedule in life. Behind people your age, behind expectations, behind the version of yourself you thought you'd be by now. And the worst part? You can't explain it clearly. There's no single failure, no dramatic collapse, just a constant pressure in the background, like life is happening and you're slightly late to it. You scroll through social media. People are building, winning, figuring it out. And even when you know most of it is fake, it still gets to you. Because deep down, you expected more from yourself. Here's what's actually happening. Feeling behind in life is rarely about achievement. It's about mental comparison overload. Your brain was never designed to compare itself to hundreds of timelines at once, but modern life forces it to. Every day, your mind absorbs other people's progress, other people's clarity, other people's confidence, even if those things aren't real. So your brain does something dangerous. It assumes, if everyone looks ahead, I must be behind. This creates a silent internal clock, an invisible deadline for success, clarity, confidence, purpose. And when you don't meet that imaginary timeline, your mind labels it as failure, even if nothing actually went wrong. Another important detail most people miss. People who feel behind are usually self-aware thinkers. You don't just live life, you observe yourself living it. That constant self-monitoring drains mental energy. So while others move forward impulsively, you hesitate, analyze, and second-guess. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is always scanning for the right move, and that creates paralysis. There's a specific moment where this feeling hits hardest. Late at night, when everything slows down. No notifications, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. You replay conversations. You replay decisions. You replay missed chances. Not dramatically, quietly. You don't feel sad exactly, just heavy. Like you're carrying expectations that no one else can see. And you wonder, am I wasting time? Am I falling behind permanently? Did I miss my moment? That's not failure talking. That's pressure without direction. Here's the truth most self-improvement content won't tell you. Feeling behind doesn't mean you're losing. It means your mind is overloaded with future awareness. You're trying to live today while mentally standing 10 steps ahead. That disconnect creates anxiety. Progress doesn't start with motivation. It starts with mental alignment, with choosing fewer comparisons, fewer timelines, fewer imaginary deadlines. You don't need to catch up. You need to slow your mental clock down. Because clarity doesn't come from rushing. It comes from reducing internal noise. If this feeling of being quietly behind has been following you for a while, this channel is for you. Not for hype, not for fake motivation, but for understanding what's actually happening inside your head. Because once you understand it, You stop fighting yourself, and progress becomes lighter.